Okay,
Spawning in the bottom right, we have ShadowAyi.
okay. On the top left is Degaone.
Alright, so now Terran versus Protoss. A very storied historical matchup, and these guys clearly know what they're doing. Shadow has planted his depot, and Diga 1 plants his pylon at the same time.
Yeah. So both of them are. We can expect like maybe an identical match between these two.
Okay, so Shadow's SCV has left its base and is heading to scout out Diga 1.
Yeah. Look at the move pattern. He already shift click everywhere, and his shift click last position will be move back to the base.
I like how he's got a number 4 going on with the lines of that SCV when in
Yeah.
the Diga 1's base. And Diga 1 returns the favor by sending the probe out. Oh, he cancelled that 4 movement in the
The rally point
Protoss
close.
base.
Yeah.
So now he's taking more direct charge of the SCV's movement.
Oh no, oh no. This SCV will block the Nexus? Really? It
Yep,
blocked the
and it's an eBay
Nexus!
block of the Nexus. A beautiful play right there.
Wow.
And he decides not to bother with it anymore.
Yeah.
He just gonna let it sit there with 160 HP. In the meantime, he finishes a full wall off in his base to conceal the fact that he's taking his second gas from the Protoss.
The probe zapping away the SCV but managed to glitch in the supply depot. Okay, Reaper is on the way.
Okay, I believe Diga is going to boost that adapt out because that eBay is still blocking his natural nexus.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying for the Protoss not to expand fast enough. So Reaper will encounter this probe. Will he seize it? Okay, he does not.
Okay, so Shadow plants his command center as well. That engineering bay block paying off for his plans. But it looks like Diga has this is not as interested in clearing that engineering bay anymore and has gone for another gate, which the Reaper sees as it arrives in his base.
The Reaper escapes.
Look at that nice VIP staircase path the Reaper can use to get in.
Yeah. Wow, the SCV chased all the way back when he's drilling the probe.
Okay, the Stalker comes back to punish the SCV for doing what it shouldn't be.
So a stalker
And
and
he's
an
still
adept.
not working on that engineering bay.
Now
Okay, even if he doesn't cancel that engineering bay, it's more than paid for itself by now, but he's holding out for a last minute cancel.
one Marine to scout.
Okay, so now we got a Twilight Robo combo going up for the toss. And he's walling off the Reaper VIP entry stairs.
Yeah. Where's the Reaper? Or in the base?
Okay, so this is a bit of an unusual situation. Usually the Protoss gets the Nexus up and running before Terran, but in this case, the Terran orbital is ready to go before the Nexus has even walked in.
Yeah, so the income advantage will switch to Shadows in favor. So he's going for Blink, he's going for Observer.
Okay, Stim is on the way for the Terran now.
Engineering Bay on the way.
Okay, so we got a Liberator coming out of the starport. It's probably going to be used to harass, unless it sits at home in a defensive capacity. blink is about to finish. It looks like it will not stop. And a prism will pop out from the robo to in tandem with the blink upgrade completing.
Yeah,
So the Protoss will be ready to hit the Terran hard with a contained play.
and
Oh, and
with
he's gone right into Zealot legs.
observer will see the entire entrance as well from here.
Yeah, okay. I think that tank is in a very good place for a blink attack. Oh, here comes another tank. Where does he siege it? Oh, he doesn't siege it. Okay, let's see what comes out of this because I think those stalkers can get in, get both of these tanks, and then the Terran's in big trouble already. Okay, the tank gets a warning volley off.
I think he can see the observer once the missile turret ready, although it's not in range.
Yeah, that turret's definitely letting him know over there.
Yeah, he saw it.
Okay, the Prism has arrived with the Protoss army. Let's see how this attack goes off. Okay, he pinches the observer off.
Yeah, so no more high ground vision for blink in.
Well, there actually is another observer of the army, and the prism can be used for vision, but there's a nice turret ring on the left side of the Terran's base.
Yeah, there's no confirm they will be not going to blink in any moment from now.
Or maybe he will try and make it work anyway. Never know. Okay, the prism loads 4 stalkers and tries to get in, and the
Nah.
turrets turn it away.
And you look for another position to go in. Not going to work. Ouch.
Oh, that is expensive! And painful. My Terran heart rejoices for all of you who suffered that.
Shadow decide to boost in along with 6 Marine, 1 Marauder inside a Medivac.
Okay, and he decides to shift his command center out, feeling very confident after getting a value kill on that warp prism. Takes a third while launching a harass.
So let's see how much damage this drop can be done.
Okay, I see an Artosis pylon at the right of the main nexus. Maybe he can snipe that off. Or he's gonna go for probes. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh no, the probe.
Oh, this is paying it. This is paying for itself already. The lost mining time.
And he
And the
escaped.
Medivac gets out unlike the warp prism.
Yeah.
Did he see the Did he see the Templar tech
Templar.
available to the Protoss?
No, he did not see. He didn't see a
Okay,
Templar archive.
so he's not aware. And Storm is churning out now.
But he got a third base, which economy wise he's way in front.
Yep, if he decides to go for, in fact, I wouldn't blame him if he decides to go and attack now. Yeah. Okay, combat shields wrapping up. Got an armory spinning away on the armor upgrade for vehicles and ships.
His supply blocked.
2 eBays.
Shadow is heavily supply blocked, and he does.
Yeah, but he's still ahead in the macro department.
Yeah. 2 supply depot, 1 CC is on the way. Two more barracks.
I really like Shadow's position right now, but Storm is one of those upgrades that can really turn the tide of the game.
Yeah.
It ignores armor and weapon upgrades, and I guess there's no way to stop it from finishing now. So, on the other hand, his units have more direct punch compared to Diga, who has Storm.
Yeah, but look at his army count. Only 2 High Templar I see. Which maximum I can say he can storm like 4 times. If Shadow can move away fast enough, it should not be dealing too much damage to him.
Okay, Shadow continuing to get more armor for his max support for the bio army that is now his core.
Observer will come in and see his army move out.
Okay, the observer sees the Terran army pushing up.
Yeah, and Degaone already positioned himself on the high ground position. Decided to go low ground.
Okay, but Shadow's not hitting where Diga expects, and I think Shadow might actually catch Diga out of position if this attack continues like this.
Yeah, you can kill off the third base and just
Oh, he's
maybe
definitely gonna get a free jump on this third base. This third base, there's no saving this third base anymore.
he.
And here we go.
Nexus
Okay,
down.
the fight breaks out. No storms coming down from the Protoss yet.
Oh
Okay,
no!
there goes the
Oh
first
no!
one.
The storms! Oh no!
Okay, another tank comes on the low ground, but I guess it's
It's a
donated
move
to the
command.
Protoss.
Move command. Okay.
Okay, and Shadow pulls out after losing some of his army to lightning, but he sniped the third.
Yeah, he decided to pack and pull back. A wise decision for it.
Meanwhile, his plus twos are concluding, while Diga has barely started on his +1. So we're gonna see those rarest of rare things, a Terran with an upgrade lead on a Protoss, and a big one at that.
Yeah, so it all depends on these tanks to help out. No, that we don't mind. Oh my god.
Oh, well, on the other hand, he knows this army's coming now.
Yeah, but this army is too small to handle the Protoss.
He's got a planetary to support. Oh, the planetary is shelling the high Templars! Look at that!
Ouch. Ow.
Okay, he can go back in now. He'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Oh, another high Templar being
that
picked off.
is- Okay, that tank and planetary combo is...
Too strong.
These two are value units right now. They've killed way more than Shadow paid for them.
Yeah. But this observer is MVP. He saw the entire army.
It doesn't matter if Shadow decides to launch into a return offensive now. I don't think there'll be enough storms to stop the tide of Bio coming over.
Enough. He got 4 high Templar standby now. He got 4 and...
That'll stop the initial wave, then the reinforcement wave comes in.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
don't forget, he lost his third, and where Shadow is happily eating his fourth base up.
Meanwhile...
Even putting all the turrets up, stop DPs and oracles.
Yeah, but his mineral is floating so high. His production is a bit lacking, I can say.
Okay, he's gone for 2 more factories. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, well, Protoss ground weapon and ground armor level 1 just finished. Okay, the SCV have a good
and
scout.
+3 is spinning up for Bio now.
Shadow decided to throw some of his SCV. For a spotter depot. Okay, that's interesting.
Okay, and Degaone sees it immediately and... Yep, get out of my house.
Decided.
Okay, we got a little drop heading towards the north. We're probably gonna try to blindside Degaone's base.
Oh, what is loading up?
Another...
Oh no, I dropped
Oh
down.
no, that was an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like Shadow's position.
Yeah, but he needs to catch up some production building that he need. This Protoss army is still scary for him.
Okay, I think this Terran army is gonna lose out the gate. The question is how bad.
Yeah,
how much survives the lightning?
His team.
But his drop is getting good work done in the main of Degaone.
Yeah.
Might force a recall, in fact.
Yeah, he did
he
recall.
forces the recall.
And immediate
Okay,
pickup.
he picks up and tries to bail out.
Yeah.
Okay, he loses 1 medivac, but that was quite empty, so it's not too bad for what he got done.
Meanwhile, a warp prison standing by a 4th base, I believe, with there's a lot of charge rods, but they are not attacking yet.
Okay, the extended thermal lens is nearly finished, so Degaone has gone into Colossus tech and Storm tech for AoE.
Meanwhile, this supply depot already saw the expansion for Degaone already on its way.
Okay, Degaone working on the rocks to get more surface area leverage on as he prepares to attack this planetary of shadows.
Tank is not siege up. This is too much.
Okay, he's gonna pull them into that planetary tank combo again.
Oh my god, those storms is too much. Oh my god.
Okay, that planetary needs some SCVs working on it too. Yeah, this
Cannot
is a
repair.
really messy engagement. He was a bit too focused on microwings bio. Okay, now's the time to actually run down after this army with that injured Colossus and the lack of storm tech.
He decided to pull the boys. Look at it. Okay,
No,
no, he doesn't.
no, he's rebuilding that CC and yeah. Okay, so I guess that was that. Kind of an eye for an eye thing from Degaone to Shadow.
So army supplies, Shadow is still way in front compared to Degaone, but in terms of efficiency, Degaone is in good position.
Shadow's got a fusion core out now, but I don't see anything done with tech yet.
Yeah, I don't see
He's
BCs
gone
yet.
for this. He's gone for a very interesting four factories pumping out bio support to his bio. And there's a double medevac drop heading to the main base of Degaone again.
Yeah,
I think this time they're going to fly over the more critical structures instead. Maybe he will decide to attack those instead of going for probes.
if he can deny this forge, then it will be good.
Okay, wait, those medevacs are loaded with SC. I am so confused.
The army being pulled back now. Decided to kill the.
Okay, so I guess the robo will go down. And down goes the tasteless pylon.
Do you think he
But
get
he
it a
doesn't
pylon?
get the Itosis pylon in time before the Protoss army returns.
Yeah, so the +2 will be completed.
Right. Okay, the fusion core there, not really serving any purpose yet. In the meantime, Shadow pushes up and takes the 5th.
So the whole
Okay,
Protoss
he's got
army.
range Liberator range spinning somewhere on the second starport.
Yeah, but the Protoss army is now significantly better compared to the Terran now.
Okay, I think this 5th base is gonna go down. There's not enough time to fly that OC, that command center away. He's got a very interesting biomech type army. Now, there's the problem with the Terran army. You to leverage your siege tanks, you need them to be where the fight is taking place, and you need to get them there. Okay, he's decided to do a counter move against Degaone instead.
Yeah, so third base is under
Meanwhile,
siege as well.
Degaone swings down on his 4th base.
He saw that and he recalled.
Okay, but I didn't recall everything, so let's see what happens here. Okay, yeah.
So
Oh, Shadow taps out,
Shadow taps
despite
out.
such a commanding lead in the early game.
Yeah, I think he have enough of the storms. He requested cyber for us. Okay.
To all the new aspiring Terran players out there, here's a tip. If you get a lead on Protoss, don't getting ahead might be good, but sometimes you might want to consider continuing to step on them.
Yeah, do not stop if you really like in way in front.
Alright, get Degaone to switch his race, and we will launch into this next game. Unless Degaone decides to change race, but tournament rules, we don't allow that. Alright, we're ready to go into this game. Let's see if the players are ready
Yeah.
to rock.
Sorry. Okay. Game is counting down.
Ah, Cyber Forest, the most Reaper unfriendly map in the ladder pool. Actually, if the way Protosses wall off against Reaper scouting, it's pretty unfriendly in general. Alright, spawning in the top left, representing Terran, it is ShadowAyi.
While on the lower right, winning one game earlier is Degaone. So let's
Okay,
see
so you got a very standard depot timing.
uh, pylon timing as well.
Yeah, gonna be pretty classic stuff for a while.
Yeah, starting game is always will be slow a bit, so we can't see any variations immediately.
Well, if he went for command center first, that would be quite the variation already. Okay, there goes his gas. Yep, pretty standard stuff. Same for both of them. The Terran and Protoss can actually mirror each other in appearances and what's going on for quite a while at the start of the game. The gateway and the
And
barracks being the same thing.
yeah, but the early SCV this time did not drop the engineering bait for blocking the natural. Instead, he's scouting for now.
Well, there's not quite enough minerals from the Protoss yet. Okay, now there will be then the SCVs, but Shadow's leaving the base.
Yeah,
At least that's what his SPV is way pointed to. So I guess Degaone gets to take his Nexus unopposed. Shadow has instead chosen to deny information on his base to Degaone by doing a full wall off.
and he did notice the probe, and he decided not to drop the CC for now.
Okay, got that kinda late orbital going. Alright, the SCB returns and shoos the probe out. Decides to set up a bunker first before dropping the CC.
Yeah, it's a blind bunker actually.
Not unjustifiable though.
So the Reaper decided just to stay inside base, not moving out yet.
Okay, Shadow's a little gas hungry, but not too much. He'd rather get more minerals because he's got 2 SCVs in each refinery instead of running at full capacity.
Oh,
So set up his factory.
factory is on the way.
Okay, the Reaper has jet his way across to the Protoss base and runs into one of the Adepts. The Adepts gets only one free shot off. And the Reaper is now present in the Protoss base. He spots the Robo,
And he's trying to run away now.
and he's dead. Almost, but no cigar.
But he did scout the entire Terran the Protoss have, but not before Degaone dropped the Twilight Council and 2 more gateways.
Yeah, looks like he's got to get that blade tech for the gateway units. And the Robo support for detection and a Prism. Prism probably one of the best units in the game at the moment. Oh, in the meantime, it looks like Shadow has decided to go for mechish style of Terran instead. Instead of going for more Rexes, he's added another factory.
Yeah, with 2 factories and 1 barracks.
Or maybe he's gonna do that hybrid Biomech style he did earlier again. And turrets to guard against unwelcome prisms. One thing the Terrans lacks is ground defense that shoots ground units, but the planetary is there, but you have to pay gas for that.
Yeah, true. So the Terran now. Oh, he's switching the tech lab building to a factory now.
All right, so he's going for a mech build, a more tank based one instead of the cyclones.
Yeah, well, Degaone's observer is on the way to see what tech choices that ShadowAyi is going for.
ShadowAyi starport is concluding. Let's see if the barracks build something for the starport to take over. Okay, now we got Hellions coming out of the factory.
So,
And it looks like a Liberator will be the first thing produced by this starport.
so Degaone's observer saw that there's one tank on high ground, and he decided to stay at the natural.
Okay, if those turrets finish and the observer is not moved, it is dead.
Yeah, he moved now.
Oh, okay, he sees that and gets the hell out of there.
No, he's
Oh, he
still
moves
in
it a
range.
little further and stays there.
I think he's still in range. Okay, move out.
He thinks so too and moves again.
Okay, bunch of stalkers.
Okay, he moves it again and puts it at the usual spot where Zergs like to hide their overlords at the start of the game.
Okay, he decided to place it here. Meanwhile, Liberator, I think the observer catch it.
The observer caught it, but if the player isn't seeing what the observer saw, then it's
Yeah,
not really of
and
much use.
the probe that is left at the third base also did not see that.
Okay, so the Liberator is speeding its way into Degaone's main now.
Oh no!
Meanwhile,
Oh no!
meanwhile, Blink Rush happens and tears down the bunker at the entrance of Shadow's base. Okay, a Hellion SCV combo is slowly shoving these stalkers out of the Terran's base.
Meanwhile, on
And now he's finally adding cyclones to his production.
yeah, but look at the lower right. Liberator are doing some damage now.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 4 probes.
That kind of okay. They blink.
Okay, so the Liberator grazes a stalker badly before it gets taken out.
Yeah.
Alright, this Blink's assault is not going to work anymore with Cyclones out you and the tanks supporting them. You are not getting it done with that little.
Yeah, so he decided he have third base is already in progress. But this observer is the MVP. He saw everything. The entrance of the Terran.
Now remember, guys, look at where that observer is, and if you ever decide to pick this game up or anything, and you're fighting a Zerg, there's probably always going to be an overlord there. You can always look there to pick it off.
Correct. So, charge is ready. The Protoss army is moving out.
Right, we got Cyclone lock-on upgrade spinning away at the factory tech lab. Another factory is going down.
And
Meanwhile,
Storm,
Shadow is trying to net his third base.
yeah, Storm is also on the way now.
That's quite a main out of SCVs.
Yeah, there's a lot of CV transfer.
There goes the Paranoia turret barrage. Okay, he caught the tank kind of moving into siege position. How will this fight go? Okay, poorly. Okay, I guess Degaone is slowly gonna try to snowball this situation into his favor as he pushes the third of Shadow back into his main.
Three tanks. No, it's gone. If Blink in might have chance to win, but yeah, I do not think it's enough.
And that wall is not tight. I think the Zealots could just sprint in and. Okay, he doesn't get punished for trying to pick off that tank. Takes only one shot on the Stalker. Shields will regenerate. No issue. Meanwhile, the Prism deploys. Degaone is good. Smells blood in the water and he's going to try to kill Shadow off.
Yeah, with High Templar is already in position here.
Now, Storm is not as scary against a Terran mech composition, but in this case, the Terran has taken so much damage and lost so much that he just doesn't have the muscle to hold his ground. GG calls Shadow.
Yeah, it's too much for the Terran to handle.